Sherman has a target now, that left eye of Evander Holyfield.
Good body work inside by Williams. And there's that right hand.
Right on the left eye, that's cut of Holyfield comes Sherman Williams.
Williams is not a monstrous knockout puncher, but that is a sneaky, powerful right hand. And he's luring Holyfield in. He wants to throw that right hand as a counterpunch, and he lands it.
Right on the head of Holyfield goes that overhand right by Williams.
Holyfield does not by nature like to attack like this.
Hey, break,
He would rather counter.
Come on, let's go, come on.
And again, part of the plan that John David Jackson has come up for Sherman Williams, although he did ask him to attack the body more.
It's been a good third round for Sherman Williams.
Hey, stop. Come on, guys, let's go. Keep your hands free. Let's go.
And the sheer volume of punches from Williams is more than Holyfield's throwing, so that's a big plus for him in terms of around the winning fight. Oh my, he knocked Holyfield sideways.
That was it, he went to the body, mixed it up, started with the head, and then went to the body and rocked Evander Holyfield. Evander waiting and waiting, and now Sherman Williams has gotten Evander's attention with that overhand right.
I should think so. And that body work, which was very significant.
Come on, let's go, come on.
Holyfield not rushing in to get after Williams. Williams doesn't want to attack him. He wants to make Holyfield come to him.
Being very patient is Sherman Williams. Good right hand again. Rock Holyfield in the final seconds of round number 3. A great round right there for Sherman Williams.
The blood getting in my eyes.
Getting in your eyes? Blood's getting in his eyes.
Go ahead. Shoot. I'm taking the chance with the wild guy.
Hey, look, I know you guys are both banging heads, but you're banging him on the back too. You got to cut that out now.
The blood getting in his eye.
Huh?
The blood getting in your eye. I can't see this thing.
Here is the point at which Evander Holyfield was rocked the first time. It was body punches and overhand right to the head.
We've only won 3 rounds. If you want to go on with it, tell me now.
And as he continues this assault, we overheard Tommy Brooks asking Holyfield if he wants to go on. There's no question Evander Holyfield, I think, is in some danger in that corner.
They're going to talk to him right now. He says he can't see out of the left eye.
He didn't quit. You don't understand
The blood in his eye.
That's right.
You got either no contest or a technical draw.
Fight is over.
Get blood in his eye, the elbow.
Dave Johnson stopping the fight.
They are lobbying in that corner for a technical draw, but we did not hear whether that came from a clash of heads. And in all truth, that cut is not profusely bleeding right into his eye. Now we'll see what happens.
He was saying that the blood was getting in his eye, and he wasn't able to see. Well, those are the words of Evander Holyfield.
That's what he said, and we'll find out if, in fact, this came from a clash of heads. We did not get word on that. If it did, it would be a technical draw. God bless him.
You had an artery pumping there. That's too bad.
Sorry about that, brother.
That's artery is pumping blood. It ain't gonna last. It's just too bad a cut. It's on the break. It's a deep bad cut. Blood.
And the thing is bleeding right into the eye.
Well, there you go.
Bleeding right into the eye.
Tell us what.
What?
We believe that at the end of round 2 is where the cut took place. That is, they bang heads, and there is where the cut. There's no question that that came from a clash of heads, or it appears obvious. And if that is true, and if that is the case, and the fight was stopped because of that, this should be a this probably will be a no decision. And for Sherman Williams, who had more than his share of good moments in this fight, that look on his face may be one that we see after the fight. And we believe it's going to be a no contest, which will be an unsatisfying ending to this fight for that man and really for everybody.
You need to throw away the Holyfield jacket. Bahamas is #1, baby. We beat him, cut him with the Kong punch. The overhand right did the damage once again. Now let's see what they're gonna do to me in Virginia. Thank God I'm back. A year off, could barely walk last January. God has brought me back and restored me 110%. All praises to Jah.
Well, good commentary from Sherman Williams. That is his spin on this. It appears to us that the clash of heads caused the cut. He landed plenty of right hands, that's for sure. And to tell us exactly what will take place, let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has been stopped at the end of round number 3. Evander Holyfield unable to continue due to blood in his eye based on an accidental cut which occurred in round number 2. Therefore, this bout will be scheduled and called an no contest due to it not going the necessary 4 rounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a no contest.
Sherman Williams clearly distressed.
I gotta get some scissors somewhere. And you know, there was arterial blood pumping out. I knew you couldn't go off.
All the way, that's
Yeah.
deep set down to the bone.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Here, let me get a picture real quick. Hurry up, Tim.
Vander.
Okay, right here, Tim.
You heard the doctor explain exactly why this fight was stopped.
Neurosurgeon. Huh? Okay, then I can get it down here. Then
I just got to get some.
Well, you got to dead it though, because I can't handle the pain.
And then
Evander,
Ricardo
your journey
with the
continues. That was in the second round. It was declared an accidental headbutt. You were not able to see out of the left eye, and finally that was stopped in the 3rd round. Tell me your thoughts about the decision.
Well, the big thing is that, you know, I'm cut and his headbutt, and he come down low and I get hit in the face every time with his head. And so do I wait till I get hurt before I declare? It's just realistic. I can see the blood coming in my eye.
Evander, tell me your plans now. You've got a fight coming up in March against Brian Nielsen. Is the plan still that way?
I don't know. I got a cut. I got a cut.
So would you possibly give Sherman a rematch?
Of course I will.
So there you go. A possible rematch right there for Sherman Williams.
In the Bahamas. Come to my backyard.
Sherman, come on in here. Come on in here. Sherman, tell me about you made yourself great strides. You've had to go ahead and get yourself in shape 3 times to finally get a chance to fight against Evander Holyfield. So there's been a lot of ups and downs, but you kept your concentration through. You had your moment, and you felt you had a great plan for this fight.
Listen, first of all, I want to give Almighty God much thanks for restoring me and bringing me back. I had 12 months off from the ring on, back injuries, and I just keep training hard, and I'm here back. This Holyfield fight, when it was first made for November, I thought it was a total blessing for me. However, it turned into a circus, on again, off again, on again, off again. But, I stayed focused. I stayed in the gym, me and my trainer, John David Jackson, my manager, Cy Stern, my wife supported me 110%, everybody in Key West, and especially everybody in the Bahamas, Freeport, Bahamas. Mom, Dad, we love you. My grandma. I just want to give thanks, especially to the Ministry of Sports, Ministry of Tourism. We're going to keep representing, and you know what? I cut him with the Kong punch, the overhand right, split him open. Now, what we could do for a rematch, tourism, let's bring this fight to Atlantis, Holyfield, Tank Part 2. And by the way, I'll take his place happily and go to Denmark to knock out Brian Nielsen.
I'm sure you would. Of course, they got a brand new stadium out there, a national stadium in the Bahamas, where maybe we can get a rematch there. And that's Sherman Williams. Back to you, Al Bernstein.
Thank you, Benny. Well, an interesting and obviously in some ways unsatisfying end to the evening. A beginning of that fight that portended, I think, what we thought we were going to see. A very interesting and entertaining fight. There were lots of good exchanges, and we thought we were headed for what was going to be an entertaining fight. But that clash of heads, and I do believe that that clash of heads is what created the cut. It was clearly enough of a cut that the doctor said this fight could not go on. It leaves Evander Holyfield's immediate and long-term future in doubt. And for Sherman Williams, it's a disappointing